However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Spoken like a true politician. Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack, and welcome back to more Earthbound. In the last episode, we ventured into Onett and took on the local street gang, the Sharks. We even fought their leader here, Frank, and came out on top. This is in spite of the fact that he pulled a knife on us and then attacked us with a tank? It was a whole thing, but we won, which is the most important part. Now, in this episode, we are going to go find a way that we can get into Giant Step. But before we do that, I want to show this off, because now that you've beaten Frank, first of all, the Sharks will no longer attack you. They're not going to be wandering around anymore. You can also come talk to Frank, get yourself a free heal. So, you've got 2 places in Onett that you can heal for free, which makes going to the hotel kind of redundant, because you can just heal for free at these places. And yeah, now that one guy just runs up into you and says, yeah. I guess he's trying to be intimidating. Wow, I cannot talk. But going to the hotel is a little redundant, but I will come up here to do a couple things. 1, I'm gonna save, and then 2, I'm gonna deposit my money, because I've got $85. And Dad has deposited $319 in my bank account, which gives me $652. But anyway, I want to save so that, you know, if I die, bad things don't happen. And also, just in case I die, I'm gonna put my money away, because if you die, you lose like half the money you're carrying on you. Nope. Hit withdraw. Give me deposit. There we go. And we're not gonna need our money, so we're just gonna put that away, because I don't have anything I need to buy. So now with that done, Frank mentioned something about the mayor last episode, so let's go on over to Town Hall here. Or City Hall, whichever it is. What do you have to say? Rumor has it that the Shark's boss is hanging out near the Giant Step. Well, rumor has it wrong, because I fought him at the arcade. He pulled a tank on me, didn't you hear that? Whatever. Okay, is it City Hall or Town Hall? Make up your mind on it. Whatever. Oh, I'm so glad it has this music in here too. You're gonna hear this song a lot throughout the game, and I love it every time. But let's see who's around. I'm really in a foul mood. Why? Because the mayor doesn't like me. I think I'll just kick back for a while. It may just take me a couple hours to sign this paper. I guess you gotta survive the day however you're gonna survive the day. Oh, aren't you Ness? Is it a school holiday today? Have you done your homework? Remember to brush your teeth before going to bed. Have you been wetting your bed? And I am leaving this conversation immediately, because that's a creepy thing to ask someone, let alone a child, that you don't know. Aren't you stuck? If you want a hint, come and get it. Eagle Land Hint Union. This references an NPC that we have not seen in the game yet. He's in like one of the houses at the top part of town. If for a small fee, you can go to that guy and he'll give you a hint, but we have the power of the internet and also the fact that I've played this game before, so we're not really going to be talking to him, but I'm sure we'll encounter him at some point. Anyway, we don't have any openings for part-time employees at this time. I'm 12. I wasn't really looking for one. Okay. Some suspicious-looking kids are hanging out in the woods north of the library. What if they're members of the Sharks? To stop the spread of the gang, someone should shut down their gathering places, don't you think? I've started a movement that will stop all the bad influences on the children of Onett. I call it the Fresh Breeze Movement. Hum-dee-dum. I don't trust that lady to do anything, ever. She's probably protesting certain books at the library. Although kids can only borrow maps at the library, so maybe not. I work for City Hall, but somehow Mayor Perko bugs me. Let's keep this between you and me. Sure, I did not mean to talk to you again. I'm glad to know that you, don't like the mayor. Did I tell you that I saw a giant ant one time at Giant Step? Well, I guess it fits the name. Oh, sorry. Did Ant mean to spoil it for you? This game loves a good pun, as I've noted before. And so do I! Oh, what do you have to say? Lots of snakes and stray dogs around Onett. You're not wrong. That does seem like to be a big problem. the mayor going to let them just run around doing whatever they want? I'm here to protest. You do that. I hope it goes well, because there really are a lot of stray dogs. Since you beat up the sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Perkle is waiting for you. Sorry, I'm just remembering that I've done some test playthroughs of the game on my Switch, and seeing that NPC, my brother walked by and he was like, that lady looks like Hillary Clinton, which he's not wrong. Thank you so much for all your help. Sure. In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mayor Perkle. Hehehe. I'm 12. I can't even vote for him. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. I guess. And you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want the key to the touring entertainer shack. Someone as great as you giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Spoken like a true politician. I guess. You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. And with that, got the key to the shack. Now we can head up to the northwest part of Onett, where the entrance to Giant Step is. So let's head on over there, shall we? All right, on the way there, there's Mr. Rossetti, oh boy. I am not your enemy. Oh, you can't be Mr. Rossetti then. I'm simply your average run-of-the-mill mole. Would you like some hints on fighting enemies? I won't say no. Listen carefully. My hint involves which way you are facing when a battle with an enemy occurs. You allow an enemy to approach you from your back or side. They may get a surprise opening attack. When they approach you this way, your TV screen... No. I mean, the world in front of you will show a red swirl for a second. On the other hand, if you approach an enemy from the back or side, you may get a surprise opening attack. In that case, your TV... Oops, again. The world in front of you shows a green swirl. The point is, try to fight so that you always have the advantage. So what he's describing there is a system that's kind of like if you've played Paper Mario, the first strike system, in the sense that, depending on the way you're facing an enemy, one of you could get an opening, like a free opening attack. It's kind of hard to do it in such a way that Ness gets an opening advantage, but if you can manage it, it's good. Oh, here's a way we might be able to manage it. Here you go. But this is another thing this game does. If you are past a certain threshold with your levels, the game knows that you winning the battle is a foregone conclusion. So you still can run into the enemy, they'll run away from you. But if you get into a battle with them, the battle just immediately ends and you get the experience point and whatever items that they may drop. So we can do it again here. And we just win immediately. It's a really useful thing that the game does, and I think more games should do it. But here, we have the Traveling Entertainer Shack, but the door's locked. This shack was locked by someone from City Hall, so we can't use it. The reason it was closed was a punk named Frank may have trashed the place. What a drag. You can't even change your clothes, and hotels are too expensive. Heard there's a big footprint on the hilltop behind this shack. I haven't seen it myself, though. Just a rumor. Well, we thankfully have the technology to open this door. And when you do that, wow, we opened the door! Alright, here's a trinket for good luck. It's the Travel Charm. We get the Travel Charm, which is an equip item that prevents paralysis. It's not particularly useful for this dungeon, but, you know, we'll take it. Now we head inside, and yeah, I guess it does seem a little trashed if there's just a gaping hole in the wall, but whatever. It makes our life easy. Because, we can go in here. And, welcome to your first dungeon. Giant Step. And we already have some enemies. Oh, there we go. Is another one gonna run by? Oh my god! Okay, so we won immediately on that. Oh, but here's some enemies. Here we have, the Rowdy Mouse. The Rowdy Mouse is kind of annoying to fight. I'm surprised it didn't show it off there. The Rowdy Mouse will often get, as you can see, their critical hits, which are the smash attacks. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. If I have, I apologize for repeating myself. I mean, luckily, it still doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is just an annoying thing to have to deal with at all. But, yeah, these are some of the enemies we encounter in here. Oh, you missed. Okay. Ness decided to retaliate against that mouse by just bashing the crap out of it. Now we're at level 8, and at level 8, it's a very important level because we realize the power of PSI Rockin' Alpha. This is Ness's main offensive PSI attack. And, well, we can show it off here. As we hear the attack slugs. Now, these things are super weak. We really don't need to use PSI on it, but, just to show it off. It hits all enemies, very flashy, and it does a ton of damage. It is a super strong move, and can get you out of some tough situations. Of course, it costs 10 PP, and you know, you don't have a lot of it at this point in the game, so definitely be careful. What's in here? Oh, there's a present. I love cave presents. There's a skip sandwich inside. I noted last time that when you use this, your speed in the overworld will increase, and it doesn't heal a lot of HP, so we may as well use it now. 6 HP. Look at that! We ran immediately into some enemies. And, okay. Now let's fight the attack slugs normally. I believe the thing we ran into in the cave and killed immediately was just a single attack slug, which, you know, you can see these guys are not doing a ton of damage. So, you know, don't be intimidated when you, encounter a lot of them at once. There is another enemy that looks the little like pixel sprite of that you encounter in the overworld. It looks the exact same, and those ones are a lot more dangerous. We will see them here soon, I have no doubt. But those things actually can hurt you. Wow, that we got a lot of experience there. Oh, what? That's annoying. At least didn't get a critical. We did though, wow. Ness is like, I hate mice. Oh my god. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Are we gonna win immediately, or are you? We are. I love free experience point. How much do we? Actually gonna get there pretty quickly, which is good, because I want to get to level 10 before we get to the end of this dungeon, so I may have to pause to grind again. And our speed goes back to normal. The skip sandwich effects only last about 10 seconds. There is no dedicated run button in this game, so you're just stuck walking unless you load up on skip sandwiches. But your inventory slots are limited in this game, so you do that, then you don't have room for anything else. It's kind of a constant theme in these games to have not a lot of inventory space. Because, oh my god. Annoying thing in this game is your equips take up your, some slots in your normal inventory. So, you know, that's 4 slots that are always taken up, provided you're fully equipped. I suppose you could go through this game without equipping anything. I'm sure there's a challenge run out there for that exact kind of thing. I'm not gonna be doing it, because I'm not, completely crazy. Oh, we got a cookie. That's good. We'll go ahead and eat that, because cookies at this point in the game are not very useful. I know already they have lost their usefulness. All right. Nope, more attack slugs. Okay. Let's get through them. And we reached level 9. Wow. I am we're doing great. That like we just hit level 8. I was like, wait, am I reading that right? Okay, how much to level 10? That's a little bit more, but that's the level I want to reach before we get to the end, so that's good. Oh, this thing ran up to us. Does that mean? Okay, here's the other enemy, the black antoid. These things are very annoying because they actually hit pretty decently, and they can also call for help, so get rid of them immediately. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very easy to get into a pattern with the antoids where they're just constantly calling for backup, and they keep showing up. They luckily don't have a lot of HP, as you saw right there, but yeah, they can become a problem if you're not ready for it. Okay, so with that, I believe we've seen all the enemies you can encounter in the cave, but god, I keep hoping that I can sneak up on them from behind. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah, I believe that's all the enemies we can encounter in the cave. None of them are too difficult, provided you know what you're doing, and that's the key thing. The beginning of Earthbound is actually kind of difficult if you're a first-time player. If you have played the game before, you know what to do. You know what level you should reach and all that. But Oh, here's a cold remedy. That cures colds. Which is basically this game's equivalent of poison, I think. Anyway, this game is kind of difficult at the beginning. It's probably one of those things that would turn people away from playing the game. And oh god, there's 2 of these things. Okay, thank god. Yeah, 12 damage. Compare that to like the mouse doing 1, provided it doesn't get a critical. Anyway. But yeah, the beginning of this game is hard, and also, you know, compared to other RPGs, you're gonna notice the story is a little looser than perhaps some other RPGs. Oh my god. This game is more about the journey than the destination. That's kind of the cheap way of explaining this game. God, I'm just going off on a tangent. Anyway. Let's keep moving. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and use Life Up. Because something that shows up out here is a magic butterfly. And they show up pretty much every time you come out of that door that we just came out of. So it's a good place to guarantee heal yourself. Okay. Oh, that guy almost snuck up on me. Not that it matters, because we won immediately. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Please don't. Okay, I can deal with that. That you're doing a lot of damage to me for being an ant. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, and you're right here. We're just gonna win immediately? Yep. We'd love to see it. Another cookie. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. At this point, I think, though, I am gonna go and grind. Oh. Present. There's a hamburger. Cave burger. We love cave burgers. At this point, I think I'm gonna grind until I'm level 10. I don't think it'll take very long. No, it won't. So, the magic of editing, go! It literally only took 3 fights, including this not fight. Yeah, we've hit level 10. We got the power of Healing Alpha. Healing Alpha is what cures status effects, which we obviously have not had to deal with yet because we're early into the game. The game's not that mean for as difficult it can be at the beginning. But we're gonna go ahead and recover our PP here by exploiting this little trick. And the magic butterfly always shows up here pretty much every time you come out of that door. It does not usually come around if you come out of the door on the left here. And with that... Oh god, we're gonna fight some enemies, okay. Okay, moving on to what I was going to do, which was going up into this cave here. And oh, come on. Okay, now let's go in here. Oh, more fights. And unfortunately not immediately winning. Okay. God, we're gonna get to the next level before I know it at this rate. Okay. Now we're gonna climb up here, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my hamburgers. Just to make sure, because here we have a sparkly thing. You finally got here. This is the first to your sanctuary location. But it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. And say hello to your first sanctuary guardian, the Titanic Ant. This guy can be kind of annoying, as describes most things at the beginning of the game, but in particular, you may notice that there's some antoids hiding behind him. You want to take care of that immediately by using your new offensive PSI attack. Because the antoids, if you don't take them out immediately, they will be a big problem. Because they can heal. They know Life Up. It's very annoying. I think I forgot to mention that when we were fighting them earlier. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But yeah, you should use your offensive PSI move as much as you can, because it's something else you can do. And now we can't use it because it requires 10, so we're just gonna bash him. And next turn, maybe heal? Okay, definitely heal. Alright. Eat that hamburger, Ness. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, That was almost bad. Okay, something else to note here is that you may notice that our health, it rolls. What that means is that if you take a mortal hit, you don't immediately die, so you have a chance to save yourself if you're fast enough. It is very hard to make use of it when you have below triple-digit health in this game. I think Mother 3 was the one that really perfected how to use that. Okay, use PSI Magnet, so that drained my PP, which means I can't use a life up at this point, which is unfortunate. It doesn't matter though, because we won. Thank God. Got that, and wow, we just hit level 10 and now we're level 11. We are moving up in the world. It's truly amazing. We did it. Okay, now we can move on to Giant Step. Look, there it is. Big footprint. Magic butterfly down there. When we go up to it, Ness caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step, so with that we got our first melody. And if you ever want to hear it at any point, just take your soundstone and use it. But unfortunately, since we only have the first one, that's the only one we can hear, so no point in staying around on this screen. But on that note, we are going to call it an episode. I still don't have an outro, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me next time as we go back into Onett after having done all this. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. See you then.